Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a question that I think many of us have asked ourselves at some point. Am I falling in love, or is it just infatuation? We received a heartfelt message from a viewer who signs off as Snuggle, and their situation is so relatable. Snuggle writes, "Dear Doctor, I have a serious crush on someone, and my feelings are growing fast. It's happening so quickly that it's actually scaring me a bit. How can I tell if what I'm feeling is a crush, love, infatuation, or even something else, like obsession?" Snuggle, thank you so much for your honesty and for trusting us with this question. This is a fantastic topic because these feelings can be incredibly confusing, especially when they're so intense. Let's break it down together. First, let's get some basic definitions on the table. Think of love as a deep, warm attachment and genuine devotion to another person. It's about connection. Infatuation, on the other hand, is more like a powerful, often short-lived feeling of admiration or intense interest. You could say love is a deep connection, while infatuation is more of a surface-level feeling. It's easy to see why people mix them up, right? The beginning of any new relationship is often a whirlwind. You've got those butterflies, that constant excitement, and you're probably spending a huge amount of time either with this person or just thinking about them. This intense honeymoon phase is completely normal. In a healthy relationship, this initial intensity is the spark that can eventually grow into true, lasting love. But, and this is a big but, it requires work from both people to build that deep, meaningful connection over time. So, how do you tell the difference? One key indicator is the foundation of your feelings. With infatuation, you might find yourself idealizing the person. You see them as perfect, flawless, almost like a character in a movie rather than a real, complex human being. You're captivated by the idea of them. Love, however, sees and accepts the whole person, flaws, quirks, and all. It's about knowing their imperfections and loving them not despite them, but because they are part of who they are. Another sign to look for is your focus. Is it all about the we, or is it more about the me? When you're in love, your concern is mutual. You genuinely want what's best for the other person. You feel their happiness and their pain, and you make decisions together. It's a partnership. Infatuation, however, can be surprisingly self-centered. You might be more focused on how this person makes you feel, how they look next to you, or what they can do for you. It's less about their well-being and more about the thrill and validation you get from the connection. Let's talk about time. Love is patient. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's built on shared experiences, overcoming challenges together, and growing side by side. It understands that relationships take time to develop and deepen. Infatuation is often impatient. It wants everything right now. It can feel urgent and all-consuming, creating a sense of anxiety if things aren't moving at lightning speed. It's that feeling of, I must have them now, which can be a red flag. Now, let's touch on the more serious side of this that Snuggle mentioned, obsession. This is where infatuation can cross into unhealthy territory. A person who is infatuated might struggle with boundaries. They might spend an unhealthy amount of time thinking about this person, to the point where it starts to negatively impact other areas of their life, like work, school, or friendships. Your world starts to shrink, and this one person becomes the entire universe. In contrast, a loving relationship adds to your life. It doesn't become your entire life. When you're in love, you still have your own friends, your own hobbies, your own identity. Your partner is a wonderful, important addition to your already fulfilling life, not the sole source of your happiness or self-worth. If you feel like this person will complete you, that can be a sign of an unhealthy attachment. No one person can or should be responsible for your completeness. That's a journey you take for yourself. So, what should you do if you suspect you're leaning more towards infatuation or even obsession? The first step is to take a deep breath and a step back. Ask yourself some honest questions. Why this person? What is it about them that's triggering such an intense reaction in you? Sometimes we project things onto people. Maybe they remind you of someone from your past, or perhaps they seem to offer something you feel is missing in your own life, like confidence or excitement. This kind of self-reflection is powerful. And it's okay if you don't have all the answers on your own. This is a perfect topic to explore in therapy. A professional can provide a safe space to help you understand these deep-seated feelings and patterns without any judgment. It's about understanding your own why. The problem with obsession is that it often isn't based on reality. You're in love with a fantasy you've created, and this can not only make the other person deeply uncomfortable, but it can also consume your focus and cause other important parts of your life to suffer. Your friendships might fade, your grades might slip, or you might lose interest in things you once loved. So, instead of pouring all your energy into this one person, try to redirect some of that focus back onto yourself. What are the other things in your life that bring you joy and excitement? Reconnect with friends, pick up a new hobby, set a new goal at work or school. By diversifying your sources of happiness and fulfillment, you create a more balanced and resilient life. This not only makes you a healthier individual, but also a more attractive partner for when real love does come along. To summarize for Snuggle and everyone watching, love is about depth, reality, and partnership. It's patient and built over time. Infatuation is about intensity, idealism, and often yourself. It's urgent and can feel like a roller coaster. If your feelings are so intense they're scaring you or causing other parts of your life to suffer, it's a sign to pause and look inward. Building a rich, fulfilling life for yourself is the best foundation for any healthy relationship. True love will complement your life, not consume it. Remember, you are a whole and complete person all on your own. Thank you so much for watching and for engaging with such an important topic. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future discussions. We'll see you in the next video.